And so hi, this is Nick, talking to you and spending time with you in this deep sleep hypnosis and guided meditation, which I have written to help you enjoy your deepest overnight relaxation of falling asleep quickly and so easily drifting and dreaming within a casual and conversational sleep talk down experience that will help clear your mind and calm your body. In this sleep hypnosis session, my gentle, guiding and comforting words will help ease you away from any concerns, any fears, and any anxieties, and move you on down towards a calmer, happier, and more settled place where you can embrace, enjoy, and fully absorb the kind of deep overnight healing that comes when your mind is quiet, when your mind is calm, and when your mind is more easily able to notice and appreciate the sense of harmony that comes when you take a longer, deeper breath. When you rest your head lightly on that cushion or pillow. When you feel your body blending into the comfortable surface beneath you. Or when you simply allow your tired eyes, whenever they are ready, to gently come together. Perhaps even to rest in that dreamy, half-open, half-closed position, where you can just release and let go of that short-range focus and allow your gaze to naturally drift away into the distance, just somewhere over there. And as you listen along, and as you begin to notice where you're feeling the most comfortable and the most at ease, and as you perhaps find yourself wondering exactly where this trance will take you, where it's all going, and how you're going to get there, you might like to take a few moments to settle into the resting position of your choice. Perhaps with your arms by your sides, or placed across your lap, and give yourself any permissions you feel you may need to switch off and wind down, and to acknowledge the subtle change of flow that is beginning to signal to every awareness that it really is time now to relax, to refresh, and quite simply, within these blissful moments of your growing calm, to simply detach from all that is not you. All the while remembering that this journey through the realms of your subconscious is an experience of your own free will, your own inner imagination, and your own inner focus. For hypnosis is not something that can be done to you, nor is it something that can be imposed upon you without your knowledge or without your consent. Indeed, it is your own relaxing mind that chooses how deeply you will become immersed in this peaceful stillness, and how you will respond to my soothing, guiding words. Which means, of course, that you can relax comfortably, knowing that my voice here at all times really is nothing more or nothing less than whatever you truly want it to be. So as you welcome into this experience all of those nearby or distant familiar household sounds, you can choose to listen attentively and consciously, paying close attention to my words, and perhaps even thinking of them as those spoken by a trusted friend, an encouraging and supportive companion within this twilight's most comforting transition of twinkling stars emerging from the dark tapestry of a clear night sky, and of soft hues of atmospheric moonlight guiding you towards your deepest and sleepiest destination. Or you can choose instead to allow my words to simply wash over you, back and forth, back and forth, like the coming and going of a gentle ocean tide. Their pulses, tones, and soothing rhythms merely an accompanying backdrop to your own subconscious mind's meandering travels. A comforting white noise that, when the time is right, will gradually fade away into the background amid the enriching narrative of your own inner dialogue. So as we start to begin, why don't you now, as you rest back, as you relax, and as you open your mind to all of the amazing possibilities of hypnosis, in your own time and in your own way, give yourself the inner suggestion and the inner permission to move all thought, all attention, and all awareness away from the energies of yesterday, today, and tomorrow, and more towards the calm stillness of this current moment. Knowing that this is a pleasing transition you can so easily initiate at any time and in any place by doing nothing more than, with those resting eyes lightly closed, simply noticing yourself observing the very normal and the very natural rising and falling of your softly breathing chest. For the time being, choosing to focus on nothing other than watching, feeling, sensing, or maybe even just imagining, if you prefer, how your mind and body respond to the coming and going of each softer, lighter inhalation, and each softer, lighter exhalation. And perhaps you're sensing that your closed or closing eyes are beginning now to feel just that little bit heavier, that your heart is beginning to beat just that little bit slower, or that your mind is beginning to feel just that little bit calmer, that little bit quieter, or that little bit clearer. Because it really is true what they say, that when you free your mind from the emotion of looking backwards with regret or remorse, or from looking forwards with doubt or fear, your focus, your awareness, and all bodily energies really have nowhere else to go but within, in towards the deeper, protective folds of your subconscious, where with all reassurances and with all safety, you can just settle and rest. Right here, right now, in this very moment of embracing the inner silence created by my soothing words. And it really is quite amazing, is it not? How the simple act of allowing those heavy eyelids to come together signals to your higher self in so many intuitive, instinctive, and in so many intangible internal ways that it's not only the time to relax your mind, but that it's the time to relax your body too. And just as it's pleasing to allow all unwanted or uneasy thoughts to pass on by, and for the mind to gradually unwind and settle within this growing calm, so it is equally pleasing to just rest and observe those tired limbs, those tighter muscles, those tighter joints and tendons, all beginning to unlock, release, and let go. That's right. Just enjoying that sense of all physical tensions, wherever they may be, drifting away now with every passing breath. As you embrace this feeling of mind and body, together aligning and easing on down. And in this place that is so comforting and so welcoming and so protecting, you might find that you're already noticing yourself thinking about the idea of imagining or wondering just how good it would feel right now to drift or float away somewhere more peaceful. Visualizing or feeling or absorbing in some way or other your easiest, your most seamless, and your most pleasing flow through the inner corridors and avenues that lead to your deepest sleep. A journey of all waking energies, calming and dissipating and fading gently away, like a vast sheet of ice slowly melting in the warmth of a summer sun. or the turbulent surface of the ocean returning to peaceful stillness after a passing storm. And while I do not pretend to know how you might picture within this sense of growing calm, you might find yourself thinking of a beautiful white snowflake, both unique and beautiful, and delicate and strong, twisting and turning on the ever-changing nuances of a light evening breeze, shimmering and sparkling as it gently falls to the ground. Or maybe this expanding and relaxing flow comes to you more as a sense of floating, as easily as a single white feather drifting higher and higher on the whimsical choices of a summer wind, rising far, far away from here, away high up there, as far as the eye can see. Or maybe you're picturing a golden autumnal leaf drifting lazily downstream on a clear, crisp afternoon, meandering this way and that way through picturesque valleys of snow-capped mountain peaks and swaying pines, flowing towards the vast expanses of a crystal blue lake that lies somewhere much deeper down, somewhere down there, over there. Or you might even find that those sleepy bedtime rhythms, they might come with the observation, the recognition, or perhaps even the inner perception of some kind of subtle emerging change in awareness that your quietly calming mind is beginning now to so easily settle. Like that beautiful snowflake landing on a soft white blanket, that autumnal leaf floating so peacefully on the still, calm surface of that distant lake, or that single white feather floating across a deep blue sky and coming to rest on warm golden sand alongside a beautiful turquoise ocean. A scene of such peaceful serenity and calming tranquility. You're aware only of the most subtle and entrancing sensations. A lightly rustling sea breeze, late afternoon sunbeams casually brushing across your brow, the soft swish of a gently ebbing and flowing ocean tide, whose lazy metronomic rhythms so perfectly match the coming and going of your own relaxing breath. So I invite you now, as it all begins to calm and as it all begins to settle, to draw your attention once more to your breathing, to the rising and falling, and to the in and out, that seems to happen so easily and so instinctively. Just observing and noticing all of the tiny details that accompany each longer, lighter breath in, and each longer, lighter breath out. Feeling the tempo of that smooth air passing in through your nose and back out again with an easy sigh through your slightly open mouth. Enjoying also the longer pauses between each breath in and each breath out, and between each breath out and each breath in. Because it's within these expanding transitions that pure peace, pure calm, and pure stillness of mind really do come to you in so many pleasing ways. And I wonder if you have ever wondered, or if you have ever tried, to see just how light and how soft you can make your breathing, how it feels when those longer, lighter, and lazier breaths become so calm and become so gentle. You can barely feel the rising and falling. And the more you observe this lightness, the quieter and the easier and the gentler it all becomes. Because there's no need to hurry. There's no need to rush. You can just rest back here and allow relaxation to come as quickly or as slowly, always as lightly or deeply as you need or choose. Because you're just silently observing and noticing this journey of calm that is harmonizing, synchronizing, and aligning all internal flows of remembering how to forget to stay awake, and of forgetting how to remember to stay alert. As any remaining conscious, waking thoughts begin to meld into surreal, sleepy dreaminess. And whether it's your gently unwinding and settling mind that's leading this journey towards tranquility, or whether it's the softening and easing down of those tired, tense muscles, bringing about this reassuring sense of stillness. It really doesn't matter now, does it? Because your mind is your body, and your body is your mind. And because each slower, gentler, and easier breath is cleansing you of all tensions and all worries, sweeping aside all outdated and negative beliefs, and ushering into those spaces all sensations of such relaxing calm and stillness. And as your awareness settles inwards and you withdraw from the outside waking world, you might find or discover that time begins to lose all meaning. Because right here in these protective inner folds of your deeper, higher self, there's no yesterday, and there's no tomorrow. There's no past regret, no past remorse, no past resentment, no past anger, no past loss, and no past sadness. And equally, there's no future fear, no future worry, no future anxiety, and no future apprehension either. All that exists here, and all that truly matters now, right now, is that you immerse yourself in the peace and solitude that comes from simply being, simply existing, and simply living in the purity of this present moment, where you can find inner meaning and inner understanding within the realms of your own harmonies and wisdoms. Because it feels so good, does it not, to continue to sink deeper and deeper into this beautiful trance of your very own making, and to decide also at the time of your very own choosing to reacquaint yourself with all of those familiar sensations and pulses that are so lovingly ushering you towards the deeper havens of sleep's beckoning folds. Through all of those mysteriously familiar inner pathways that deep down you know so very well. And as you absorb these flowing waves of relaxation, washing over your conscious mind, you're finding that each incoming wave brings new refreshment and replenishment, and each receding wave washes away all of those lingering doubts, worries, and concerns, leaving behind a blank canvas of clear, smooth, white sand, of endless possibilities, of a brighter and more hopeful tomorrow. as you find yourself once more becoming that beautiful autumnal leaf, floating so gently downstream. Its rustic, golden hues matching and reflecting the soft rays of a setting sun. Just so easily and so rhythmically going with the flow, drifting so effortlessly towards the calm, vast expanses of that waiting blue lagoon, with its plentiful riches of cleansing, calming serenity that are so entrancing, so alluring, and so beguiling. And you can sense and even feel that pure peace reaching out to you now. Sleep's welcoming hands pulling you softly through the water as you gaze up through archways of beautiful trees towards a dusky night sky, and upwards and onwards to the vast expanses of the universe, bathing in the soft moonlight. All internal energies and awarenesses now focusing inwards, preparing and orchestrating so fluently and so artfully your overnight healing. As you just float now into this beautiful blue lagoon, where you're free of all concerns and free of all worries, ready to be taken into sleep's loving and nurturing arms. The final residues of consciousness easing away as you simply let go. Sleep deep and sleep well, my listening friend. And until the next time, my best and kindest regards, Nick.